Hi, Mushberry. And I apologize, but I've been trying to run a commercial break this whole time, so I'm gonna keep trying, and if it goes, see you in a bit. It did work. I think you didn't get one because you probably already watched an ad when you first started. That's supposed to be how it works, where if you run an ad break, people who have very recently watched a pre-roll ad because they just joined don't have to watch it. I've been getting these false start sneezes for like an hour where I'm like, it's happening. No. Hi, Fantastico. Welcome. How's it going? Oh. That's strange that there was a delay. Huh. And then, even if the sneeze doesn't happen, I still get sniffly. Ah. It is a bop. I snap sarcastically, but I do really love this music. Yep. When I was still in school, this was some of my favorite studying music. Alright, I'm gonna for my regular ritual for my dry hands. Although, you know, weather's starting to warm up a little. Air's a touch less dry. How's everyone doing? Sounds like quite a delay. Reload might help. Alright. Oh, life is good. It's surprisingly challenging too. Am I alive? I think I am. Hi Valdace, welcome. How's it going? Sorry about the sniffles. I feel that sneeze coming again. Oh, I'm still alive. Hey Neri, welcome. How's it going? Alright. Yes. It sounds potentially tedious. Glad I could keep you company. Watching that YouTube processing bar go from 95 back to 0. That's not the right window. There it is. Alright, so I'm just gonna finish out this track and then we're gonna start Chapter 5, Bravery Run. We'll see what's going on in Amaya's life. And Whisper. Yeah. It's better for your sanity if you don't watch it, but sometimes do. You know, one of the things I really miss about having short hair is how quickly it dries. My hair is still damp. Takes forever now. Yeah. It doesn't look it, but my hair is, it's fine, but it is also surprisingly thick, so it takes a very long time to dry when it's long. When I first cut my hair short, I was like, it dries so fast, it's wonderful. It's true. It does take slightly less time to upload the VOD than it did to make it. Slightly. Alright. Booting up. Now. Yeah, I'm trying out light mode on Streamlabs. It's gonna take some getting used to, but it is making it easier for me to read chat, so I might stick with it. Sierra. And it is very nice. It was like new, but also it was like similar enough to the old one to hit those nostalgia feels. Alright, when last we left off, we just finished chapter 5. Well, let's start. Sorry, we just finished chapter 4. Start chapter 5. The big heart-wrenching one.
Remembering Lord Sullivan's xylophone
Pardon.
certainly sounds like a charm.
Volume.
Don't get me wrong.
Sorry. That is quiet.
But I'm looking for a quest to be remembered by. One final adventure for future generations to share.
How's that?
Surely, my dear friend, you can relate to that. Oh, hello, Gwendolyn. Come on in.
Where did your friend go?
Why, he's right behind you. Keep you warm by the fire.
Alright, I'm just trying to pick my spots to tab out. Alright.
There's no one there.
Not to worry. He'll be back. Always bouncing in and out, that one. Like a slingshot.
He's a ghost!
Grandpa, we need to talk.
Of course, sweetheart. What'll it be? Dragons, treasure, love stories.
Did they put him in a different...
We need to talk about this.
Oh, no, never mind.
I see. Come here. I am so sorry.
A little
I
bit.
should have told you when I had the chance.
Sorry about all the interruptions to the cutscene. Alright, it is now maxed out. This is as loud as it can get.
I'm just not ready for you to go.
Listen to me. I am not leaving you. Not yet. The mirror promised me one final adventure.
But the doctors, they said...
Has the magic mirror led us astray before? I'll be here for one more adventure, no matter what any doctor says.
So, where's this adventure taking place?
I haven't decided yet, but it's going to be grand. One for the tapestries of time. I was thinking Serenia, or a family trip back to Avalon.
Grandpa, you can't even get out of bed.
Oh, I can get out of bed all right, just saving up my strength.
I need to know why.
Why? I thought it would be nice to have an adventure outside these walls with the whole family.
No, not that. I need to know why the doctors can't fix you. There has to be a magical fruit that can cure you, or a spell to extend your life.
It only grows every 100 years.
I just can't believe that you're only suffering from old age.
Take a seat. There are a few more stories I have yet to share. For as
Trippy.
long as I can remember, adventure always had a way of finding me. But as I grew older, I had to find adventure for myself.
Sweetheart, are you sure you need to go out questing for trouble at our ripe old age?
Darling, this old hat may be tattered, but it's not ready to be hung up yet.
I know. I know. As long as you're living, you'll be working to make Daventry perfect. But what's the point of working so hard if we never can enjoy it? We still haven't watched a single sunset from the Rose Garden.
Not once.
But there's still so much to do, love. I need to stay sharp. I just don't want my legacy to fizzle out like King Edward's.
Do what you like. I know I won't be able to convince you otherwise.
I probably should have stayed back and watched that sunset, but I had adventure on my mind. Perhaps there was another lost treasure to recover, or a unicorn to be rescued. Oh, if I was lucky, a hideous beast would be terrorizing the kingdom.
You know, considering that dragon back in the King's Quest 3 era, I would think you'd had your fill of terrifying beasts. Or, did you say hideous beast? Whatever, it terrorized the kingdom. Although I still wonder if that happened at all in this continuity, because it seems like it didn't. There's nothing around.
I still had dreams and goals. Old age is no excuse for complacency. I still had dreams.
Okay, I'll stay.
You deserve a chance to celebrate your accomplishments. What else are you looking for, Graham?
I said I'd stay.
You've given enough, love. Please don't leave.
Okay.
I've said my piece and have nothing more to add.
She doesn't want me to stay, I think. It's so quiet in here. It's like a church or something. Weird pattern on these columns. Not enough incense. I agree. Some people find the incense like too much, and like some people are. Oh no!
A place to start an adventure.
I wanted to look at
Perhaps
the
I
statue.
should start there.
Boo! You won't let me. Yes. Thank you.
It seems like only yesterday you taught my arrow to fly.
Very important. Anyway, some people find incense like irritating, or they might be allergic to it, but that was like the one thing I liked about church was the nice smell. They only brought out the incense on holidays though. And you'd like walk around with the incense sensor. And I'd be like, yeah, waft that right into my face. It can be quite hard to stay awake during church, in my experience.
Wait, aren't you forgetting...
Huh? What was that?
Oh, never mind. Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Apart from, the missing troll, the river seems to be missing too.
Amaya and I cleared out all the spiniferous thornweeds in the backwoods and planted a lovely rose garden instead.
Wait, what happened to the snarling Snarlaxes? With purple eyes, blue glowing pupils, 6 legs, 3 claws, and 1 tooth.
They had to be crumbled. Ruined the castle's curb appeal, I'm afraid.
They crumbled animals. Live animals. That's brutal. I don't think there was anything in here. There's something over there though. No? Maybe not. Yeah, it's just decorative then. They're clearly hideous, so it's okay. Well, it does seem like a very King Graham the Brave thing, I guess. King Graham the Brave. Crumbling wild animals. And shooting chained beasts. Wait. A bench! I did this last time, I'm not gonna sit on every bench. As tempting as it may be. Excuse me. Can I look? No. I can pull this though.
Clang! That copper bell brought me right back to my younger days as a squire.
Hold on, Grandpa.
Yes, sweetheart?
It wasn't a bell.
Oh? And what was it?
It was a badger, obviously. Actually, I kind of want to see what happens if you pick the wrong answer.
It was Badger. And I think you had to yank on its tail.
Gwendolyn, why are you trying to confuse me? We both know that's not right.
Just
Wiggle,
having
wiggle,
a
wiggle.
bit of fun. It was really, I think it was a switch.
That doesn't sound right.
Sorry. Now I'm forgetting. It was
The badger was fun.
a horn. Remember?
Oh, that's right. Forgive my momentary lapse of memory.
It looks... Oh, maybe it was just an angle. It looked bigger than I remembered.
A patch of fire impeded my path forward. A mere brain teaser to get my logic wheels spinning.
Yes, we have to prove our mind is still sharp. How is it burning on stone? King Graham the Brave!
And that's why you should never smoke.
Wow, I have to start all the way back here? Oh, okay, no, never mind. The textures were flickering there.
He probably knows we don't have the croissant.
I'm sure he'll be back any second. I wish Ulfie would stay put. This meeting is already way over schedule.
After Alexander returned, we sealed up the goblin holes.
Where does he keep disappearing to?
I don't get that. The goblins weren't even the ones who kidnapped him.
I'm getting tired of
I
opening
mean,
that
Manny
door
was
for
a
him.
goblin, but he was like acting on his own?
No.
After Alexander returned,
No.
I'm starting to question his commitment to our guild.
As long as he knows the password, you have to let him in. He needs to work on his time management skills.
Justice for the goblins. I think they got a bad...
Better
rap.
come soon. He is a weak link.
I wish Ulfie would stay put. This meeting is already way over schedule. No, Pilar, I don't know if I'd say it like that.
Goblin rights.
As long as he knows the password, you have to let him in.
I remember those steps being a lot lower. I used to just whisk up and down them.
I'm starting to question his commitment to our guild.
I'm sure he'll be back any second.
He'd better come soon.
Years ago, if my memory serves me correctly, we redesigned that old meeting space into a...
I actually remember the solution to this one, but I like seeing them all.
a memorial honoring Pilar and Mr. Watts.
I like the statues. Also, this should be what they actually did.
Pilar transferred to Ludor in the summer of 1679, and she was annoyed to find out there was in fact no bridge troll guild in existence there. Hungry and poor, she discovered a new cause to rally behind. She founded the first charity whose mission was to feed the trolls. Waddles retired when I took the throne. He stayed local, though, and created most of the art and tapestries that you see on the castle walls. He finally became the drawbridge that he always dreamed of.
It's really impressive for someone his size. That would be like a human making a needlepoint like this big. Like the level of detail required with that size. It's like all those fancy miniatures. Come on. There we go. Now, I believe we don't have to go all the way away to reset this. Is this far enough? No. Thank you for contributing to the challenge, Ciao Fantastico. Your den has been rendered unpleasant. Oh dear. Did an animal, did one of your pets perhaps... Huh, I thought I didn't have to leave.
Am I remembering this right? We redesigned the space into a...
Thank you for contributing to the challenge, Fel and Ace. Yes, 75% complete.
a sandbox that all the children of Daventry could enjoy.
Hey, how come I never got to play in that sandbox?
Your father was always paranoid about badgers doing their business in there and would never let me take you.
I mean, he was kind of right. And yes, the tiny birthday boy took care of business. Now, speaking of taking care of business.
Ah, a randomly placed item to add to my inventory. My adventure was already off to a great start.
My condolences on that, and also happy birthday to the birthday boy. Got yes, 4. Ah, is that bourbon then? Oh, it's cute. Yes, happy birthday, bourbon.
We redesigned the space into a commemorative fountain honoring every guard who ever served the Kingdom of Daventry.
And they only needed one statue because they're identical character models.
The fountain was meant for every guard who served Daventry. But I couldn't help shedding a tear for Larry every time I passed by. Ah, life-giving water. Nectar of the gods.
Yeah. Graham feels strength and renewal flowing through him. Whoa, that sky zoom was intense. You know, in the in the intro, Graham said that the magic mirror never steered them wrong. And I'm like, I guess, but couldn't the magic mirror have warned you about Manny coming to kidnap your son? I mean, I know technically the mirror didn't, like, lie about it or anything like that. It's not, but it seems like important information.
The fire was extinguished, my journey continued.
Ah, that's better. Thanks, King Bandicoot.
Yes.
You're very welcome, friend.
King Bandicoot the Brave.
Wait, what's going on? Where's Ulfie?
What do you mean, sweetheart? He's right there. Ulfie, the magical talking bridge.
What?
Oh, hold on a second. You may be right. Ulfie was a bridge with a troll on his back, right? Oh, sorry. I mean a troll with a bridge on his back.
Correct.
How did your back catch on fire?
Oh,
Right?
I'm not sure. Ulfie was taking a nap and then became very itchy. Probably just another heat rash.
A cool bath with 2 cups of oatmeal should clear that up. It's worked wonders for me.
Yeah, your skin does look fantastic for 86.
Well, that's a shame. I'm 77.
Oh, my apologies, King. At 386, Ulfie's memory isn't what it used to be.
I know. You told me that yesterday.
Oh, I did, didn't I? Can you believe how old we've grown?
It seems like only yesterday we were dancing
Oh
the
no, am I gonna have to do that again?
Official Bridge Troll Guild. And all the paths through Daventry were wide open. I just hope I chose the right direction. Because my journey has become a bit of a straight line lately.
Oh, I hope that's not why you squeezed into your adventuring gear. It's been Ulfie's pleasure to watch your little bridge take root and blossom into King Graham the Brave. And I wouldn't have it any other way.
Well, if you enjoyed my earlier accomplishments, wait until you see the greatness my next adventure will bring.
I agree.
I
Like,
couldn't
oh, I thought he was
wait
done.
to get into town. The square was probably full of people in need of an adventurer. Someone to fetch treasures or forage rare ingredients. On that day, I would have taken any quests offered. One slight problem. I couldn't remember which way the town was. Which way was the town again? My muscle memory was having a hard time remembering.
Hi Zella, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Yeah, what I wanted to say was, I agree, Mushberry. Where was the shield when Manny infiltrated the castle? Like, I'm pretty sure I saw it in the cutscene. Fat, not good it did us. Oh yes, this was the direction switching thing. Directions are switched. So, to go, see, if I hit up, he goes this way. Hitting right goes this way. So I would actually like to go this way.
What is this place?
I'm not sure. I don't think I went this way until later. I better turn back.
Creepiness is what it is. It's very unsettling. I like it. We did a little extra jig there. I'm doing alright, thanks. Definitely I'm not going to... The fire can't be the right way.
I'm sorry. I can't remember all the details. Don't worry. They'll come to me.
And then... direction's tricky. Yeah, I seem to have hit a wall. Here we go. I know there's more. I've seen it! Come on. It's kind of zigzaggy. I don't remember it being this hard. There's an Easter egg in here. Weird. Can you only find it once? You don't understand all these people doing charity challenges where if you make the goal they agree to drink a Dunkin' Donuts Shamrock Macchiato. Yeah, it's just a regular product they sell, not a... It's not a weird flavor combination. Maybe because, like, people think it's unusual and... Can I not go here until later or something? What's going on? Fine, I guess. Maybe I can come here later? I don't know why I can't find it. It's weird. Surely not that way. Go towards the fire?
No. The town was certainly not that way. Let me try this again.
Oh.
Was it that way? Nope.
I'm not sure I did this last time.
Why did I keep trying the same thing and expecting different results? No. The town was certainly not that way. Let me try this again.
And like, while sometimes companies do come out with like strange products that are clearly meant to be like a kind of a joke, like try this weird thing. I don't think this is one of those.
Was it that way? Nope.
It's not even mint, it's Irish cream? Of course that's a normal coffee flavoring.
Why did I keep trying the same thing and expecting different results?
Enough of that. It's like, I actually was not that into the mint thing. Like mint coffee. But Irish cream. Hell yeah. My statue.
Oh, please, no! Is this how I would be remembered? I had to enter those flames before my legacy was burned to the ground.
Alright, this is tricky because of the reverse directions, so I'm gonna have to concentrate a little bit. No. Is there anything? No, I don't want to. Okay. Nope. There we go. Yeah, it looks a little, like my first impression was not super favorable, but like not...
I saved one treasure, but it wasn't good enough. I pushed myself to grab another one.
Not to the point, like, okay, like if someone offered me that one, I wouldn't be like, ugh, no. I just probably like not super inclined to buy one myself. Here, come on, here we go. But like now that I know it's not even mint, that I'd actually want to try that.
Two treasures saved. They were charred, but not beyond repair. I probably should have stopped there, but there was no turning back now.
Grandpa, what were you thinking?
Shh. I need to concentrate.
It's mostly because, like, okay, I like mint chocolate, and that is like really the only mint thing I like. So that is the only reason why when I assumed that it was hold on. When I assumed it was like mint, I wasn't interested, but only because I'm just not a big mint fan. This way. Yes!
Was all that really worth it?
Hell yeah! It's my trophy! Okay, now get back in there and rescue the statue.
Sorry, have my story's been good enough?
What do you mean? Your stories have been amazing.
I'm just not sure. There's so much more I could have told you. There are so many other details that I forgot to mention.
Grandpa, your stories are perfect. Just the way they are.
I just needed more time. Give me a few moments. I need to fill you in on some other details.
Grandpa, I'd like to remember the stories how they were first told to me.
They'll be better with all this stuff I forgot. Trust me.
Please don't ruin my memories.
It's Gwendolyn here is the King's Quest Phantom. And Graham is the odd gentleman. Weird, so I can't go back. I don't know why I wasn't able to trigger that Easter egg, which I already like have the achievement for it and everything, but I don't know why I wasn't able to see it there. Ooh, I might have to write stuff down. Oh, Dunkin' Donuts has one where, the coffee's on the bottom and the green cream's on the top, and then when you mix together, it's a gross green brown. There. Maybe. All right. So, okay, this thing is actually deleted stuff from Chapter 2, as I mentioned before. A lot of stuff got cut from Chapter 2 after, let's say some negative feedback about Chapter 1 and its, the action sequences and quick time events and stuff. So they cut this whole section of Chapter 2 that was going to be all of more of that, including these.
Did I tell you the goblins rode around on rats in the caves?
No, but how does that make any sense?
Wait, I'm trying to look at that. Is it 5? Green 5? red. Okay. At least the directions aren't reversed anymore. And this is probably concept art. I really like it.
What are those?
Fairies. I couldn't figure out where they fit in the story.
Perhaps the story was better without them.
Ooh, you had a cactus lime flavored one. I would want to try that. I actually haven't heard of H Mart. Seven more of this kind of purple color. I haven't gotten all the numbers yet, so. Music is the key to unlocking this memory. Wait a minute. This is one of those things that I assumed would be different. In different, like now that we did a Bravery route.
See that? This is Tree Dorman, Amaya's partner.
Grandpa, Amaya doesn't need a partner. She's a strong woman by herself. Besides, he kind of seems underdeveloped.
You may be right.
Hi, Limited Dragon. Welcome. How's it going? So yeah, this is what the same thing as we saw in our first run, the Compassion run, but this run we were doing a Bravery run, and we actually got to know Amaya better, and find out that she and Whisper are kind of a thing, so it's weird that this is the same, which is still, like, it's like, this is Amaya's partner, I'm like, it's Whisper? Sort of. Is that white or silver or something? I'm just gonna say white. They got some fun stuff. Is it like what is it, like a grocery store, department store? Like, is it more a grocery store, or is it more like a Walmart, which has all kinds of stuff? You know someone who would climb them like a tree? Sorry, just catching up a little. That's a small Asian grocery, okay. Grocery and hot food. Maybe I'll go there one day. Alright. Nothing more this way. Alright, back to the music box. Now this part, I did look into it, and it is going to be a different song, which I'm glad of, because I did not care for the song from the last one. Okay, so one, let's go yellow. Wait a minute, hold on. Wait, this is... What color is this one then? Or, oh, are these both red? Because I was looking at the color of the number. They're both red, I think. Because some of them have... I got thrown off because of the color of the number itself. See, these all have... they're all like kind of silver with a colored disc around it. And then I got to here, and one of them is gold with a red disc, and one of them is silver with a red disc. So I wrote down the wrong colors. It does look like he's holding, this is gold medal and this is the silver medal. Okay, so this is supposed to be red. Oh yeah, ginger candies are nice. I like them. Which is this one? Yes. A whole store for weird soda? It's a lot of weird sodas. Yeah, I've heard that thing about ginger and motion sickness, and it very much does not work for me. In fact, eating too much ginger, but this actually goes for ginger tea as well, so that's why I said drinking. Having too much ginger at once actually kind of makes me feel sick. When I tried Gravol non-drowsy, which was actually basically ginger powder in a capsule, I started feeling sick before getting in the car. Yellow, purple, 5 green, 6 red. Wait, is this red or... Oh, I think I might have the wrong color. Okay, this is red and this is pink, right? I think. We'll find out. Okay, we'll find out if I play the song when it's all wrong. Okay, it's wrong. Okay, let's try this again. Yellow, 4 purple, 7 purple. Maybe these are supposed to be the pink, yeah, I think these are supposed to be the pink ones. Okay, that's what the problem is. Yeah. Well, it's just how it works for some people, I guess. Oh, wait, no. Okay, let's turn it the other way around again. Okay, that should do it. I have to turn it all the way around again, though. So might as well go over it and make sure I got it right. Green, red, purple. Okay, here, this should be it.
And Whisper's song. How could I have forgotten Whisper's song? He sang it to Amaya when Alexander first met them.
I think a song would have made that chapter a little too long.
Here it is now.
Whisper may have raved about how Whisper was brave. But my boldest feat on land or sea is loving you more than I love me. Love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast. Hey, love can boast, right? Whoever wrote that has some learning to do. Now, bask in the words I'm about to sing at you. Life was once full of danger and enemies. Whisper was brave, vanquished all foes, I mean ran away speedily, and you tempered my armor and then my heart right from the start. You mended all my shiny parts. You're bold, daring, endowed with a muscular lower jaw. Oh, wait. Hold on. Is that a description of you or moi? And side by side, together you and I, what as whisper can soar, whisper can roar, after I'm all done with my chores. Whisper now cooks, whisper now cleans, does any fetch quest for his queen. But my boldest feat on land or sea is loving you more than I love. And you know that I love me.
We have scientific proof that he loves himself a lot. And that's so he must...
I love me.
Very nice. Bravo. Bravo. But I'm sorry, Whisper. I don't think Amaya's that into you. She's apparently into this guy.
Oh, there was another puzzle in the ice labyrinth. I feared it was too hard to understand, but perhaps I was wrong. I had to find a way to get everyone on the switches.
Yes, this one. A little challenging, but let's see what I can do. Our friends, the backwards talking guards. Okay. Well, this part is simple enough. It's the rest that gets tricky. If I go... Let's see. Up. Down. Right. And then here. Wow, what happened to that? Oh, oops. Okay. No, I see my mistake now. The guy likes the ice guard started like bouncing around over there. Hold on. Try that. There we go. Okay. Oh wait, yes. Okay. Here? Now, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need that little dead end to the left there, but I can't remember how to make use of it. But yeah, I do have problems with motion sickness while playing a lot of games, especially first-person games. How do I do this? I did it last time. I know I can do it. If I go... Maybe I need to go backtrack a little. If I go left one... I go up. Okay, that time I don't know what my mistake was. Okay, I think I got it. Yeah! Okay. I can stop concentrating so hard.
Oh, and there was this whole other hidden Wetzel wolf cave.
Yeah,
I
deleted
ever
scenes.
tell you about the time I raced on top of the bridge trolls? What about my sorcery battle with the winged
Grandpa!
ones?
Stop! Your stories were perfect. Didn't you tell me that no story is ever done? It just stops being rewritten?
I will go back and fix them.
Look at that tree. Got so big.
We were planted in Daventry at the same time, but just like my legacy, this tree would outgrow me. We were planted in Daventry at...
Before we go see Amaya, kind of want to see if I can get to that deleted area like I did last time. I guess not. I guess I missed my chance. I don't know what was going on there. I don't know. Fine, it's fine. I'm annoyed. It doesn't matter if I already saw it.
The fumes from the Crumbler 2 were still stuck to the walls, and it appeared the shop had not been sold yet.
Pardon? I guess, well, I think Amaya might be passed on as, she was older than Graham in that first, first chapter. Not by like a lot, but you know. Grant's pretty old here.
There were many crumblers over the years, but the first one was my favorite. There were many. She never stopped filling those work orders. She never stopped.
There's a door back there, which I'm assuming goes to like her home, but you can like kind of see a glimpse of like there's more to this place than just her shop, kind of. No, the tree!
No! No!
Also, I wasn't finished looking around. This is how I feel
Castle!
about...
I ran back home to make sure everyone was safe.
This is my reaction when I progress in the story when I'm not ready. No! No! Oh man. I actually saw that movie in theaters, not because I was like... I wasn't like a big Star Wars fan. I was definitely not a fan of the prequels, but like I went with a friend. She wanted to go. And when it got to that scene, I started laughing so hard, and it was just me laughing. No one else was laughing. I'm like, what's wrong with you people? Come on. It's comedy gold.
Even in my old age, I was still pretty spoken.
Yeah. This way? Just wanted to make sure I wasn't actually running back into flames again. Because that first one was funny, but you don't want to keep doing that. I know. Well, oldness is relative. I know there are plenty of people who would think I was quite old now. But like, oh man, personally, like, whoop, you know, I felt like people my age started complaining about getting old so early. Right. I'm like, it's, wait. Actually, I'm having a hard time telling where I'm supposed to jump to. Apparently not forward, which is my first guess, so this way? Let's try that. Yeah, people seem to think life is over when you hit 30, it's true. Yeah, way too early. And I'm like, I mean, time is passing if that's what you mean. Things are indeed changing.
Well, hello there, friend.
Manny, hasn't your game grown tired and old?
Oh, I'm quite finished expending my efforts to refine this cesspit. I sacrificed my best years to the pursuit of a better Daventry. Now there's nothing left for me to do except watch as it burns to the ground and to hope that it will all be forgotten.
It was never about a better Daventry, and you know it. You just want to prove you're better than me.
Better than you? What have you ever contributed to this kingdom?
The magic
If I
mirror?
didn't rig the night tournament, you wouldn't even be standing here.
I mean, that's really
Now,
true.
You owe your entire legacy to all the cretins that sacrificed their lives to build it.
Well then, leave my family out of this. Come out of hiding and face me alone. I'll grant you the rematch you so desperately seek.
Graham, your bones are too weak for a duel of strength, and your ankles would fracture in any contest of speed. Would your rusty memory even provide any decent competition in the game of wits?
It didn't
What's the matter,
in my
Manny?
youth either.
Are you afraid if I win, you will run out of excuses for why you were never crowned king?
You cheated
right.
and you know it.
First, prove to me that you're still strong and quick. You know where to find me.
Ding, ding.
All right, mine, don't fail me now.
Right, like, for a lot of people, it's like, high school, college, old. It's fine. Fire's out. Everything's good. My statue didn't even get scorched. Yes. Yeah, you've always wondered that about super epic hero stories. They're almost always rivalries between individuals, and the rest of the universe gets thrown into chaos. Yeah, and yeah, that's the thing with like when you try to tell something in a story is that it's easier for people to like latch on to like individual characters when like that's just not how things in general work. Alright. You? Actually, maybe I shouldn't shatter my ankles. Use the ladder? Whoa. Hello. That was weird. Wait, is he gonna do— Yes! Dude? Okay, I should stop playing around with this thing. It's just amusing me. How do I— can I just climb the ladder? Apparently not. He has to jump down and shatter his ankles. Alright, I don't actually want to continue in this direction right now. It's part of his origin story. How does he get the mechanical legs otherwise? Yeah. It's fine. You know, let's go a little soot on it. Okay, the tree isn't fine, but the rest of the town's actually surprisingly intact. This place okay? Yeah, it's mostly fine.
There were many crumblers over
That's
the
the same.
I had beefed up security on that back gate to make sure no Etzel wolves could break in. The lock was crafted from very rare chromium I mined from the caverns in Ceridia. It was resistant to magic and required multiple keys. Of course, I couldn't remember where I had hidden them. Let's seemed like when I was younger, every door was open to me. But as I grew, one by one, they began to close.
Listen, if this is about how I failed to save your pregnant wife, I feel like you should get over it by now.
Luck as well really only leaves me with one choice.
Maybe now I can go in that direction. No, go for it. You should definitely clip it. I mean, you tell me why you shouldn't clip it, because I can't think of a reason.
Daventry's pumpkins thrived after the squirrels moved back to Avalon.
I actually don't know how chromium is made, but, like, Yes! Look, I just like the smell. It's very nice. Well, it's very pleasant to me anyway.
Why, hello, old friend.
Also, thank you for making clips. Ooh, come on, there we go. Okay, maybe now I can go to that. Yes! Thank you.
There's
Okay.
nothing else to see that way. Look, I phased out that memory for a reason. It's not important for this story.
That's how my brain works too.
Fine. Keep wandering through old memories. But there aren't any new things to see in that direction.
First discovered in 1794.
All right, so I did hang on to this memory, but just for fun.
Oh. Pilar?
I never did get to try any of those croissants. Now, can we get this story back on track?
They're looking a little less than fresh. You question this game's metallurgical plausibility. Well, technically speaking, canonically, King's Quest, like Daventry, all those kingdoms are not like our world, but in the past they are in another world that has had some occasional crossovers with this world, which is why there are like references to things like Shakespeare and stuff exists in the King's Quest universe. For example, in King's Quest IV, the kind of haunted mansion-y thing with the cemetery around it is supposed to be like a chunk of our world that got kind of swapped in. So, since they're an alternate world, they may have discovered chromium at a different phase of their development. Ah, yes, also the Batmobile exists in Kalima. So maybe it got swapped in. Oh, right, okay. This is gonna be for a puzzle that we haven't actually found like the puzzle for yet, so we can't actually look at that frog better, but later. We'll come back to it. Yes, there's an Easter egg in King's Quest 2 where if you if you enter the screen with Hagatha's cave on it, sometimes, rarely, the Batmobile will show up. And the music and everything goes dee 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 dee. This way was towards okay, this is back to the castle which we came to. Okay. Yes, stick your hand right in there. Oh, it's not a Wetzelwolf. Or something else bitey. King's Quest lore. I still haven't read the King's Quest Companion, although I have gotten a hold of a PDF. I was hoping to get a hold of a paper copy, but it's expensive. Like, I'd have to pay a bunch just for, like, a beaten up used copy. So I was happy to find a PDF. Oh, a paper copy of the King's Quest Companion. So they put out this volume. There have been 4 editions. Like, they'd put out different editions as new games came out. You looked into it once. It's like kind of almost a novelization of the games, with like some other background lore and stuff. I thought I was able to... Oh well. Anyway, so what happened to the river? Did it dry up? I know this is a memory, like a weird dying memory almost, so maybe that part's not accurate. Yeah, the earlier versions are easier to find because, again, like, it makes sense because, like, I feel like there'd be a higher demand for the later versions, the more complete ones with all the games. So, I don't know if there's necessarily more copies, but of the earlier versions, but lesser demand means there's more available. Huh. I guess I can't climb down there. Like, for example, me. I did come across copies of earlier editions, and I was just like, eh.
Ah, that's right. I had tried my hand at designing an escape room. One key was definitely locked in here. If only I could remember the combination.
I actually did come across a copy of 4th edition that was a little more reasonably priced than ones I'd seen before, but it was still kind of... I decided, I was like, I should really watch my expenses. Yeah. It is, but I again, I understand why. Because, like, you want the complete version with all the games covered. This light will help.
These things are always more fun in groups.
I was trying to read that, Graham. This light will help clear up your tunnel vision. Yeah. Like, you know, if I had a lot of spending money, I'd probably go for it. But I don't, so... Sorry, but I've blown my entire budget on tea. David's Tea, sponsor me. Life-giving tea. Nectar of the gods. I wonder if this is the same as before. I'm just gonna check if it matches what I already got. See, rabbit, frog, squirrel, fancy cakes. The order is the same. That's the combo. Alright, first off, rabbits. There's 3. I'm looking at right here. 3. 4 over here.
Wonderful, my favorite. Abstract art. I can't quite recall what the picture looked like.
I'm gonna keep it on purple for now.
Purple?
Oh, that's, oh yeah, the number. I didn't really want to do this now, I just wanted to get a closer look at the rabbits. The bunnies. Okay, so this one was... Let's see, the number I had here is 2. I wrote squirrel, but that's because their badgers look like squirrels to me, I'm sorry.
Was it pink?
Yeah, it's the same.
Was it orange?
Yep. Okay.
Wait 1 sec.
That's still a 2. That makes sense that this would be the same, because I feel like that number would... But they'd have to do more assets. So 4. And... there should be 5, 6, and then there was 1 in the hall here. 7. What? So I have written 7. Okay, so it looks like it's probably the same number. But I'm still gonna check it out. It's fancy cakes. How much does fancy cakes weigh? Put that here. I think these ones weigh 3, and then that's 2. I think. Oh wait, I want to pick up the other one. Whatever. Yeah, so the small ones are 2. Big ones are 3. Yes. Too much. Three plus 3 times 2, 6, 9. Yes, correct. Same, still the same. I did, not like recently, but I did splurge on buying a physical copy of the Gabriel Knight 2 novelization. It's in excellent condition, I might add. Yeah, I liked it. It, for one thing, stuff got cut for budgetary reasons, and so they got to add that back. I also have the novelization of the first one. That one, like, I still like it, but it did have just a bit of a more the frog. I want to look for the frog. It did have a bit more of a walkthrough vibe to it. Like, there were sections that felt a little bit like reading a walkthrough. Like, not entirely. I don't think it was terrible or anything, but I feel like the second book read more like a book. And now... Oh, I thought he would see it from there. Never mind. I guess the game wants me to catch the frog? Huh. Weird. Oh, maybe... Hold on. Did I actually look at... When I was in the tournament arena kind of area, did I actually look at the board with the numbers, or did I just like walk near it and see it? I cannot recall. Hey, do it. I hope you like it. I had actually, before I like got the physical copies, I had found a PDF of the books. However, here we go. Maybe now he'll look at the frog. I'm not positive I looked at it up close. Maybe if I look up... I'm just going to look at both things just in case. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I found the PDFs. The problem is that they were clearly like scanned and like had software read the text that way, and it mostly works, but there were definitely parts where I could not tell what it said, because I guess the software had a hard time reading that part of the book. Also, humorously, it consistently called Officer Frick Officer Prick. And at first I thought Gabriel was just making a joke, but then I realized no, I think it's actually just the software failing to read that name properly. Okay, now can I look at the number? Huh, I guess I do have to catch the frog. I didn't remember that. Fine. Come back to that. Wait, I don't have anything now, right? Use the fruit picker! Use the fruit.
Apologies, it was
Oh, I do that all the time. I want to tab out and I press escape instead. And like most of the time I could figure like the words that were I guess transcribed incorrectly by the software, like if I had a hard time, if I just kind of squinted so that it was a little blurry, I could figure out what it was supposed to say, but there were a few times when I'm like, no, that's not helping, I can't figure out what it's supposed to say. No, not this way. Yeah, I just remembered, because I was thinking about, like, I feel like the adventure game genre is ripe for novelizations. Although, novelizations are often like a cheap cash grab kind of thing. I feel like adventure games are well suited to the concept if, you know, you take the effort of actually, you know, writing it out instead of just transcribing it. But that reminded me that there are Myst books that I have not read. I really should do that. Wait, I don't have... Do I have all the plates? 1, 2... Oh, I already have the plates. Do I? No. Damn it. See, the looping, while helpful sometimes, it makes it confusing when I have similar looking items. Okay. Okay. 3. Okay, no, it's just looped. Ah, every time. Anyone know of any other fun game novelizations?
The Hobblepots and I used a spell from Agatha's book to enchant the floating island to actually float.
Fancy. There were some choose-your-own-adventure style books made from Infocom games. You don't remember if they were fun or not. I also feel like that sort of thing is less common than it once was. I still remember one year when I would have been, I think, probably still single digits, so maybe around 9 or something. I don't remember the exact year, but I received as a birthday present novelization of Free Willy. That's where the third disc is. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, how much more 90s can you get?
Goblins thrived in the rocks to the east, so I stayed away.
Yes, had glossy pages in the middle with pictures from the movie. Oh yeah. Now, I do remember at that age liking that movie, but here's the weird thing is that I also received as a gift at one point, and from my parents who would know, novelization of the movie The Page Master, which was weird because I had not even seen that movie. That's right. I think I still haven't seen it. I don't think I ever saw it. I might have seen part of it, like on TV or something, but I don't think I ever saw the whole thing. There was a remake? Oh wait, sorry. Hold on. Oh, you used to get Star Wars books from your parents that there were stills from the film with big letter text on them. I did not know there was a remake. You're not sure they realized it was novelization? I don't know. Okay, so here's the thing. I actually got 2 novelizations. That's right, 2. One was the typical thing, same as like the Free Willy thing where I had like glossy pictures in the middle. And then there was another copy they got me that was actually like a really nice looking book, fully illustrated, like original illustrations, not from the movie. Nicely bound, not like a cheap paperback. It was a hardcover. And that one does not look like a novelization. It just looks like a children's book. So I can understand them not realizing that one was a novelization, but the other one, the one with the glossy pictures, is very, like, it is very clearly a novelization, so I'm not sure. I don't know what they knew. Yeah, the Page Master has Macaulay Culkin. It did. And Christopher Lloyd. Oh, you're thinking of Inkheart. There was... Okay. Well, that makes sense, because, I mean... It's not like it's impossible that I would have missed it. I'm not, like, a huge Page Master fan where I've been following all the news, so, yeah, there could have been a remake without me knowing about it. Yes, I tied it in! If this puzzle has you trapped, use this shovel to dig up the answer. Can I get the candle back? No. You read the novelization of Dune? Okay, hold on. Did you... I can't tell if you're making a joke about having read the book Dune, or if you actually read a novelization of the movie Dune, because that stuff happens. Okay. There have been instances where they wrote novelizations of movies that were based on books. I can't remember a specific one right now, but I've seen them. Yeah, but I actually also read Dune. I wonder if I'd like it more now. I didn't like it at the time. I mean, I didn't strongly dislike it. I just, I had a hard
I
time
was
getting.
happy my lighting project had been implemented, but I did miss using my pumpkin lantern.
It is a pretty sweet lantern. I want one. Yeah, the board game based on the Queen's Gambit. Yeah, I only ever read the first one, and I had a bit of a hard time getting through it, so... I heard that the sequels changed the context of the first one a lot. Yes, the Queen's Gambit was about chess. Dune, the book, was not worth slogging through. I have heard good things about the new movie, and I've thought about checking it out. And you know what? Having seen the David Lynch one, I'm like, you know, it's weird. It has some like, stuff I don't like, but overall, I'm like, I don't hate this. Yes, and the tie-in board game exists, and it is not chess. I do remember people making jokes about that. With Dune, it was a friend of mine was really into the Dune books and like convinced me to give it a shot, and it was one of those things where I felt bad because they were like really excited about me reading it, and I was just like, sorry. I finished it.
After Alexander returned, we sealed up the Goblin Holes.
Yeah, you loved Dune back in elementary school. Like, have you reread it as an adult and it's doesn't hold up? Oof. Zella, you mock the kindly ones by denying that the new Dune movie exists. Yeah, I mean that can have the thing about like not enjoying stuff that you liked as a kid. Yeah, I get that. It can be kind of rough though sometimes, especially if it meant a lot to you at that age, to like come back to something and be like, it's so good. The thing is that for me, a lot of the times there is stuff that meant a lot to me as a kid, and even when I reread them and I can see like stuff's not good, I still get just like a little bit of that old feeling. I don't think I can get that down yet. Oh wait, maybe? Ah, okay, that is the answer. Yeah, sometimes people get really hung up on the classics and insist that you have to like them even if they haven't aged well. Yeah, I get that. Listen, I still really love Lord of the Rings. I probably always will. It's not perfect. There are
Something
things.
seems off.
I mean, the idea of races that are just inherently evil is not great.
The key was a bit too high for me to reach.
I don't remember this. Need to come back with the ladder. Where is the ladder? Yeah, it's definitely a product of its time. And unlike some other things, because, okay, some things are, like, racist even for their time kind of thing. So I don't think it's one of those. I think it is pretty typical for the time. But yeah, some things are... Sometimes, there were some people where you might think they were of their time, but like... not always. Like H.P. Lovecraft being the kind of guy that made other racists be like, whoa, maybe you should try toning it down. Is there a ladder in one of these? Ah, here it is.
I may be remembering this wrong.
Yeah, the cat. The cat's name is not good. It's so bad. It's so bad. And yeah, when you're trying to encourage new people to a genre, you should try to pick stuff that won't alienate people. I agree. Yes. It's actually kind of why I'm like, I don't think I'm very good at giving recommendations. I'm still, like, there's still a lot that I need to experience, in terms of, like, I spend a lot of my time replaying and rereading old stuff that I already loved and found familiar because it was, you know, comforting to me when, like, life is hard, right? And I tried to kind of, like, break out of that shell a bit and discover new things, but I feel behind on that, kind of. So I'm like, you know, a lot of my favorite things, I don't really feel like I can recommend them. I have it, it's just, you know, there's a lot of things. Yeah, way to point out to everyone that you're both a racist and a cat hater, agreed. And now I can't get my ladder back. Ugh. It's like one of the most useful inventory objects you could ask for. Look, it's just that I've been on this king's quest for over a year. I did not realize, like, there was just so many fan games. There we go. Zella, isn't that what you've been playing today? Sorry, I missed your stream, but I remember seeing you tweet about it. In fact, actually, I'm gonna take a quick game break. Mods, are you able to give people shout-outs right now? You got shout-outs for Zella and Lumna Dragon. Don't know if she's still here. Narethia, I'm not sure if he's still here. Who else? Am I missing anyone? If I'm missing someone, you can say. You can ask for a shout out. Ah, that's nice. Yes. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I have heard of it and it looks very charming. I just had, like I was saying, I've got a lot in the backlog. It might be a while. But I heard there's a third one coming. It's gonna be the last. Why last? You know, it's fair if you've told all the stories that you want with that one. That's cool. I wonder if the order matters here. Putting it this way, because to me it seems like you should put the third one on the bottom. I feel like it probably doesn't matter so much. Thank you. Oh, no, that way. I was trying to go this way. You know, there should be a clock. Alright, so now you've got... So arrows for R, I, and P, because Graham's dying. It's very subtle. Yeah, I know there's 9 here. Here we go. Also, I miss Triumph. Ding ding! Alright, so I've got 3 of the 4 keys now. I think the only one left is the shovel, which I... wait a minute. Yes. I still need... Ah, I think that's what the shovel is gonna help me get a thing to catch the frog with. Okay, yeah, I think that was it. Yes. I was like, what's the thing I need the combination for then? That's it. The shovel isn't gonna give me the last key. It's gonna give me a thing that'll help me catch the frog. Oh, cool. A Frog Detective TV show. They're thinking of, she's interested in pitching it. It's always knife to meet the Pun King. Aha. Stab the Pun King. Can't get my shovel back either. Yeah, it's possible, but it's also possible that it's just... I mean, that shit takes ages. Pun Kings should be stabbed. It's actually a bit south of here. Boom. Stab. Pun King. Wait, does that make me the Pun King? I've always wanted to try fly fishing before I croak. He carved a little face into it. I appreciate that. Are you playing? If you play a punny trick on someone, are you punking them? Yes. No. Isn't it tasty looking? Nom nom. Finally caught that frog without Whisper's help. Ooh, it's an 8. In the pants. Can't believe he actually kept it. I feel like you should just let the frog go. I've seen the number. Come on. There we go. I have it. I have the answer. Too bad I can't just type it in. Turn on dash. Too bad. I think you mean too bad entering the answer isn't a quick time event. No, wrong way. So King Graham the Brave holds a sword. King Graham the Compassionate held, like looking at the statue, held. Oh, wrong way. It was in the town. King Graham the Compassionate held like a heart, I think. What do you think King Graham the Wise will hold? Is he gonna be holding a brain? Definitely a brain. Got to keep the frog.
I remembered where all the keys were, and the lock was open, which proved my mind was still quick.
Yeah, maybe a book
I
or scroll.
pocketed the chromium. It was too rare to leave sitting on the ground.
With a brain on it. You'll be wearing glasses. What's the matter, Graham? Don't want to climb the wall? You gotta keep the door closed for keeping the Wetzelwolves out. Close the doors. Amaya is going to haunt us from beyond the grave. Oh, this path is now closed again. Let's see. Chromium. Got. And now this path is closed. Where's the crumbler when you need it? Always back to that well. Oh, is the dragon gonna still be in there, I wonder? Because if you'll recall, we did not free the dragon in this run. We shot it in the eye. So many gold coins. Ah.
I'm gonna feel that for the next 10 years.
Whoa. Okay. Oh, I didn't know. Wait, why am I back here? I was going forward. Okay. So I didn't notice that sparkling wall before. It looks very pretty. Some kind of like. Looks like one of those things with like bioluminescent plant. Why is it? Hold on, I'm getting. Okay, sorry, I was getting confused about the direction because of the camera angle change.
I don't remember adventures being so hard on the knees. Forget leg day. I need to strengthen these ankles day.
I feel like that's part of leg day. Okay, mentioned that before, but seriously. I don't think I saw him die as old Graham. I want to see.
I can't go out like that.
Oh, but it's funny. It's a little bit funny.
Well, I didn't feel that one. I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Do you want to? Because I can still turn that other switch. Listen, when I was a little wee demon, I was very scared of everything, including video games and dying in them. And learning to enjoy the death scenes was part of, I guess, like, growing up, and it's like a rite of passage.
Keep your eyes peeled, Gordon. He should be here any second.
You know how I feel about that name.
Fine, Mordak. Open your eyes. Look alive. Don't screw this up.
Screw this up? Might I remind you, it's my magic keeping you alive.
Yes, and when your magic concocts a working batch of Cosmolotion, I'll praise you. But my patience has grown thin, and I will not tolerate any more mistakes.
Brother, I warned you to stay away from those potions. You wouldn't hear it. I've wasted 30 years of my life trying to duplicate Hagatha's formula. And I'm afraid at this point, I'm ready to move forward or move on.
Is your mind slipping in your golden years? Have you forgotten everything I've sacrificed for you? I took you in from the cold. I saved you from a life of goblin slavery. And you have the gall to complain about 30 measly years?
Well, sometimes it still feels like I'm a slave to a goblin.
Hold your tongue, Morden, or I will.
That's a remarkably intimate promise, the hold your tongue part. It could be, but I think it was meant to be threatening. Or Mordak. He only kidnapped our family the one time. Also, didn't we, like, rain on you and extinguish you? Why are you still alive? Got better. I guess the dragon died. Maybe, okay, so there was an earlier thing, an earlier chapter where Manny said something about not needing the dragon anymore. I don't remember exactly what he said, but he did say something about that, so maybe he had it killed. You bet Kid Me was super cute. Well, Mushberry thought so. Oh, yeah, okay.
Mordak, didn't I extinguish your flame years ago?
I was hiding under the floorboards.
That's right.
I knew it.
How's the family?
Getting along surprisingly well since you shrunk them.
So glad to hear that.
Kid Me.
You mind moving out of the way? I have some business to attend to with your boss.
Manannan has strictly forbidden me to let you pass, unless you can convince me that your mind is still strong and quick.
And
Money?
how might I go about that?
Follow those clearly labeled signposts.
Of course.
Bring me back proof that you have completed each trial, and then I will escort you to Manannan.
I know you won't answer honestly, but I'll ask anyway. Is all this some form of an elaborate trap designed to crush my bones, yank my arms out, or contort my body into a twisted sculpture of death?
No.
Sounds like some good, clean fun.
He's actually excited about it. Yeah, going back to the scaredy demon. So, I don't know if any of you are familiar with Treasure Cove, or just like the Treasure Mountain, Treasure Matstorm, that series of games, entertainment from the early 90s. But Treasure Cove had these sharks in it. See, every loop around, at the end of the loop, you had to get past the sharks. And they were scary, okay? I had nightmares about the sharks. And I played through the game once as an adult, and I'm like, oh shit, these sharks are kind of hard. These shark levels are a little hard. This structure looks strange. Mushberry knows what I'm talking about. I kept asking her to help me get past the sharks.
Something just broke or snapped back into place.
This is fine. No, I was actually, that's not what I, get back in there. I mean, leaving is the smart thing to do, but that's not what we're about. It's brains, pah. I was actually trying to do this.
Grandpa, are you alright?
I just haven't thought about these stories, in a long time.
Your ears are all red.
Just give me a moment. This part gets a little wacky. I think I should rest a bit first. You mind getting Grandma in here?
I'll be back after your nap.
Listen, we all need naps sometimes.
Get your rest, dear. I'll be back after dinner.
I'll be fine. Take your time.
Just ring the bell if you need me.
Good night, my love.
No, Graham. Ugh. I mean, I knew how this would end even the first time I saw it, but... Oh, don't do it. Magic mirror, warn him.
Remember your promise.
Magic mirror's like,
Always seek adventure.
To die would be a great adventure. Death is the only adventure. Oh, there's a portrait of Chaka back there. On the shelf on the right.
I wondered where you went off to.
A Chaka ghost, you wanna like lend a hand or?
No, it's not time yet. I was promised another. I'll fight it, I assure you. But
A Chaka ghost angrily rocking in his chair.
I'm afraid you're right. You've always been a straight shooter. It's true. The mirror never promised I would live another adventure. Only that my adventure would live on. Just let me say goodbye.
Oh, there's a stuffed toy of Mr. Fancy Cakes back there.
Avanata.
Gotta have that scene and he says Stalama.
Do you smell that germite, Graham? It's a toxic fume, I'm afraid. One that is said to challenge the strength of the mind.
Yes! Your memory is fading. To prove that your mind is still strong, you must survive your own thoughts. Unfortunately, I don't think you can actually type in this, which just makes me a little bit sad. I would have loved it if we could type. If it was actual parser. Make it an actual parser game, cowards! Talk to the love of my life. Do I hit space here? Yes. Queen Valenice, pleased with you to stay. Dear, you are pushing yourself too hard. Please don't engage with Manannan. Stay here and be with our family. I could never leave the kingdom in this wretched state for our children. Talk to my precious Alexander. Rosella and I can work to restore the kingdom. Please let us help. You don't need to face Manannan alone. I'm afraid I have to, son. Dad, you've given us everything we need. All we need now is you. There are still plenty of treasures I wish to leave for you. Like this pouch of diamonds I found in a tree stump. Look into mirror. You see a man who has a lot of unresolved business to attend to. Yes! Treasure! Get locket! You find a golden locket on the ground and put it in your pocket. Pardon. You're not sure what this treasure is for, but you are sure you will need it later. For points! Look at armor. I think that typo might have been in the original. I don't remember. I remember there was something like that. Oh no, that was it. I don't understand armor. Ha. What if I come back now? I do think there were some typos in some of these. I can't believe I can't look at the armor. Look at a Chaka statue. Behind a Chaka's bust, you see a random string of pearls. Yes, get pearls. You pick up the valuable but useless pearls and store them in your seemingly endless pocket. Useless? Points are never useless. But also, if you can't figure out the puzzle, they're often useful for, like, shortcutting your way through. Good. Good night, Lumina Dragon. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good sleep. Oh. We're the ants that we can get anywhere, coming to help King Graham. Well, there's a bush here, but there's also a moat that I can die in, right? Ah! It won't let me die on the moat! Come on, that's like... I thought I remembered that, but I thought maybe my memory was wrong. I feel like this game really needed a moat death. I actually have seen some minimum points runs of things. It's actually kind of interesting. Specifically trying to complete, games with the fewest points and achievements possible. There was one in particular that I remember right now. ADG on YouTube did some minimum points runs of like King's Quest. These small bushes in the background hold vast amounts of valuable yet useless treasure. You store it all in your magically never filled pockets. Maximum points. But, I mean, yeah, I think that's a cool idea. You should do it. Huh. Interesting. No! Ah! Moat death? Come on! Yes! I mean, it did technically have a moat death, but I wanted one where you'd, like, do it on purpose. We at Sierra wish to thank you for playing King's Quest. We are very sorry that you did not succeed and hope you will fare better next time. Good luck. That was unnecessarily violent. And then, of course, there's this scene, which... Yes! King's Quest 6. Even the music, like, it's not exactly the same, but it is very, like, tone appropriate. Just listening to it, it's great. Also this. Yeah. No! Whisper! Acorn! I guess we got to see them again. One last time. Man, his walk speed, though. Yeah, you do have to really study the game and points. And you prefer totally unspoilered first plays. Hey, we get to see Amaya again. Oh, I love it.
Graham? Is that you?
Amaya? Wait, if you're here, does that mean that I am?
Well, what's your gut telling you?
That it would rather be filled with jelly beans instead of dread.
Calm down. It's not your time yet. I'm just here to help you navigate your own feelings.
Is there any advice buried in there? Perhaps on outsmarting Manny.
Punch him in the face.
How I can make sure the legacy of King Graham the Brave will not be forgotten?
Is that what you're worried about? No wonder your stomach is tied in knots.
Let me have it.
Legacies are not about what you leave behind for people, Graham. They're about what you leave inside of people. Your kingdom might be best left for the young.
That's it? You don't have any sarcastic barbs or any items to give me that will eventually solve all my troubles?
Hey, I've given you everything I have to give. You're gonna have to complete this quest on your own.
Yeah, the sound is great. Oh, button mashing time.
Wake up, Graham. Your mind is strong.
Successfully button mashed. Yeah, it was great. I love that section. I like how this particular piece of that toxic crystal has like these barbs around the end of it. And chromium lock proof my mind was still quick, and germite crystal proof my mind was still strong. I just realized I missed a perfect opportunity for another, oh no, it's a bad trip.
You have your proof yet?
Right, okay, I have to put it over here. That was it. Oh no, I just give it straight to him. Never mind. I give you the things.
Great. Set that over there and let me know when you've completed the trial of strength.
Give you the things you need right to your face.
Excellent. Right this way, please.
You were thinking about how much tripping you're doing games lately, right? It's been kind of a lot. Take him back before he does the thing.
Well, where is he?
Meow. Charmed, I'm sure.
Are you kidding me? You wish to challenge me like this?
Careful what you say, King. My species has no bearing on my abilities.
Then why are you so desperate to
I have
be
no
human?
problems with cats, Manny, or goblins, or sphinxes. My issues are all with you.
No matter. The duel hasn't even begun, yet I've already won. Are you aware that you've hand-delivered everything I need to complete another batch of Cosmolotion?
That's a weird
Shocker.
recipe.
Allow me to explain that you, King Graham the Imbecile, have once again...
Yeah. Wax poetic for 2 more hours, won't you? Pardon my vacant expression, though. I can barely hear out of my left ear anymore.
Fine, have it your way. I'll speak with brevity. Long sentences, drawn-out syllables to emphasize a point, raising my voice. More sesquipedalian words, overuse of the term moron. and I'll need a hair from your beard for my final ingredient.
See you at sundown?
Meet me at the floating island.
Good chat.
Just stick this giant padlock into this potion and stir. It's cool. Apparently less than 2 seconds.
Dad, we brought you some treats. Dad?
Oh. Well.
Grandpa!
No.
Dad, say something.
Story.
Gwendolyn, go get the nursemaids.
No.
What do you want me to do? What can I get you? You want Mom? Mom!
Story.
Sorry?
No, story.
The story. Help me finish it.
Let's get him back in bed. Grab his feet.
But she missed a whole chunk of it. You told the story by yourself.
Graham!
I couldn't reach the bell.
I should have known you would try to escape.
I thought I needed one more adventure. One last trophy to hang on these shelves. But the only treasures I need are standing right beside me.
It's okay, love. You can stop fighting. It's time.
Not before my story is done. You have to finish it.
Me? I don't know how it ends.
I'll help you.
I can't. I'm not ready. Gart should tell it.
It's the storytelling hat.
Grandfather's passing his hat to you. I think you should take it.
Go ahead, Bilbo.
Oh. I just noticed a little character detail. I don't want to talk over the scene though.
King Grandpa, the greatest adventurer to ever live, would do anything in his power to protect his family. As the sun set atop the floating island, Mordak placed the final goblet down for a toxic duel of wits.
That's a great start.
Welcome, friend. I'm glad you could make it.
Manannan restored himself back into human form using the ingredients Grandpa had unknowingly brought to him. But he was weak. The Germite crystal was the only thing keeping him alive.
Mordak has carefully designed a series of trials to test our wits. Don't worry, he hasn't given me any answers. Some of the goblets have been topped with hypnotic powder. We will complete each station individually. If you drink from any of the tainted cups, you will lose and be under my spell, and vice versa.
The goblets have been set up in stations, each with their own rules.
I'll spare you the long speech and just let you read the rules. Ready to prove a goblin is smarter than a man?
Hold up a sec. Just need to tab out for a second. Okay. Imagine going along with this instead of being like, this is contrived bullshit, I'm going home. Well, he tried to go home and it's surrounded by a green force field thing. Excuse me.
Stay away from that. It's not needed yet. Oh, don't mind that. Just a simple trinket. Leave that alone. It's just a decorative prop. Oh, don't mind that. Just a simple trinket.
Another prop to occupy my time.
I wish you would hurry this along. I am putting in my resignation from the Brotherhood after you two are done playing this ridiculous game.
Oh, it's like I have a lot of choice here. My castle's surrounded by a force field.
I have my own dreams to pursue. My novella is not going to write itself.
Hey, good for you. I'm serious.
I don't see the point of all this.
Getting back to my castle?
I'm afraid I can't help. I wish you would hurry this along. I am putting in my resignation from the Brotherhood after you two are done playing this ridiculous game.
You know what the scariest part about growing old is? Losing your mind. Hurry up, Graham. We are not getting any younger.
You look actually about the same age as you did when you kidnapped Alexander.
Can you believe that after all these years, we're right back to where we started?
Unless I'm remembering wrong, I feel like this is what he looked like already.
Where are all your friends now? Who will divinely intervene to prevent your failure? I told you, goblins are smarter than they look. Have you even decided who's going to inherit your kingdom? Why not pass it along to your oldest friend?
Triumph?
Are you sure your mind is sharp enough for this competition?
Yeah. You're writing a book? That doesn't sound like you. Who's going to want to read it anyway? For those of you who might have not have seen it, it's a reference to Final Fantasy X-2 Last Mission, where in one of the cutscenes, like, the girls are all talking together and Pain tells her friends that she's writing a book about their, like, adventures together. And Riku was like, what do you do that for? Like, who's gonna want to read it? Like, ow, it's so mean. Yeah, they were so brutal. I don't remember Eunice, I don't remember what Eunice said. I don't remember it being as bad as Riku, in any case.
You know what the scariest part?
I got that part already.
There was one clue for each set of goblets. Someone must have thought themselves pretty clever.
You're doing great, sweetheart.
Okay. Three brothers wave. Two of them knights, the other knave. The knaves lie without fear. Knights are truthful. Lend them your ear. Only one cup is neutral. Okay. I think I still have the pictures on my phone from this. That would save time. Gallery. Oh, maybe not. Weird, maybe I didn't need the picture for the first view. I do have a picture from one of them here. Okay. 3 brothers wave, 2 amazing. Okay, so 2 liars, 1 sorry, no. 1 liar, 2 truthful. Okay. 2 of the knights.
Only 1 goblet was safe to drink from.
Cup 1 is safe. Beware, Royal Guard B always lies. Cups 1 and 4 are tainted. So hold on, what is this one? Cup 1 is, okay, so they disagree about that, and C says cup 2 is tainted and Royal Guard A always lies. Cup 2 is tainted. Okay, if we said this guy was telling the truth, cup 1 is safe. Yeah, that couldn't. Okay, so A is not the one is not telling the truth because there are because there can only be 1 liar, and if Knight A was telling the truth and B was the liar, C would also have to be a liar, because... Okay, so A is the liar, cup 2 is tainted, cups 1 and 4 are tainted, so 3 is the safe one. Yes.
Finished this one too. Simple, really.
I still have the stuff written down from last time. Sweet. Shapes a star. There we go. Which 4 goblets are safe to drink? This puzzle will reveal the link. Trolls carry napkins to wipe fruit from their chest. Dragons never eat grapes, the flavor they detest. Snoots and trolls peel their food before they ingest. Each creature eats a different type of fruit. Which treat pairs with the troll, dragon, badger, and snoot? Okay, this one is the one I took a picture of. It's kind of a lot to... Okay. Dragons never eat grapes. Snoots and trolls. So snoots and trolls peel their fruit. So that means not grapes or apples, even though some people do peel their apples. It means badgers like grapes. Let's see. Which means this is yeah, dragons eat apples. And some people peel the grapes. Also true, but I think they're going with the... I mean, you definitely are going to peel your banana and orange. And then here we go. Trolls carry napkins to wipe fruit from their fruit juice from their chest, so that not a banana, because that's... Bananas just don't work that way. So snoots eat bananas. Yeah, I like these. So that means... this one, this one, this one, this one. Yes.
Neither of us are hypnotized, so let's continue on.
Right over here. Oh, does he say new stuff? Probably not.
Hurry up, Graham.
Yeah, it's the same.
We are not getting any younger.
I mean, I feel like you might with magic stuff. Okay. I think nature decided that a squirty banana was too immature. Listen, here's the thing. Is that the natural shape of bananas is not like that. Guards standing in formation. In 4 rows, they will align. Pay attention to the location. No guard should repeat on the same line. Find the 3s in their stations, and your cups will taste just fine. Okay. It's like a mini Sudoku, kinda. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. Double checking my work. Okay, so 3 is here, and here, here, here.
Not really much of a challenge for minds like ours.
Yeah, that's right. I'm just so brilliant. And this one over here is a mini Picross. Oh, wait, let's read the thing. Each digit reveals a set of adjacent black squares in the corresponding row or column. Multiple digits in a row or column reveal multiple sets of consecutive black squares separated by at least 1 square. 15 of these cups are safe to drink. 1, 2, 3. 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Plus 8, 14, 15. Okay.
Mordak, you could have made these a little more challenging.
I think Mordak was just like, nah, you want me to do this? I'm only putting half my ass into it. Kings can be brave, compassionate, or wise, but there's only one path that leads to all 3. To find the 1 cup that is safe to drink, you must follow the path that begins on a triangle and ends on a 3. Ah, okay. So, 12 minus 9. is 3 plus 10. No, plus obviously not. 12 minus 7. No, 12 minus 7 is 5 plus 1 is 6. 8 minus 7 is 1 plus 1 is 2. 8 minus 5 is 3, so definitely not. Good night, Zella. Oh, and Fallon Days. Good night, everyone. Have good rests. 6 minus 5 is 1 plus 2. This one. This one. 6 minus 5. It's weird because you can take an alternate paths to the same one and it'll come up with a different number. But anyway, 6 minus 5 is 1 plus 2. Yes.
One more to go. Think you can handle it?
Oh, right, this is the one we just did, obviously, okay. This one was, I had a hard time with this one, because I wasn't thinking of it the same way. A good king looks towards the future, but is always conscious of what he is leaving behind. So they meant literal, and I'm used to, even though I usually take things very literally, I'm used to riddles being complicated, so I was thinking too hard about this. Okay, so, conscious of what he's leaving behind, so that was the number of goblets left at each one. Did I actually write that down? Don't think I did. I might not have. Okay, was he left 3? Red 3. Oh wait, I did. I was looking in the wrong spot. I did write this down. Believe this is it. Anyway, 3, 12, 12, 10, and 4. So that'll be
the duel was at a standstill. Neither competitor could prove they were smarter than the other.
I was afraid of this, friend. Although you started out as a lanky bumbleward, over the years my trials have conditioned your wits to equal mine. No matter. I have a backup plan.
Or maybe you're just not as smart as you think you are. Wait, that's insulting myself.
This flame enchantment will ensure neither of us can leave until the other has perished. How about instead of wits, we engage in a lethal game of chance?
Grandpa had no choice but to play the game. He was trapped and his kingdom was on the line.
I won this set of goblets from a game of wits with Lord Sarwyn. One of them holds an irreversible eradicating elixir. A powerful magic that will slowly destroy whatever it touches from the inside out. There are no special markings or any way to puzzle out which is the poisoned vessel. If there was, I would have slipped it into the batter of your breakfast years ago. But what fun would that have been?
Huh?
We'll each take turns choosing a goblet to drink from until
I
they're
missed
all
something there.
gone, and the better man wins. You'll drink first.
Grandpa was at a loss. For the first time in his life, the 4 E's of puzzle solving could not inform his decision. There was no logic to puzzle out. No clues or hints. Just a simple choice of life or death.
I think I might have missed this one last time. This one, I think it doesn't matter which one you pick. Because if you...
Leave that alone. It's just a decorative prop.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you won. Bested me. Good show, old friend. Guess I'll ingest this and call it a night. But you know I don't play fair. And you've just revealed where the elixir is hiding. You played right into my trap. Just like that foolish archer.
So did Manny then convince Achaka to go after the dragon? Because he did say that the dragon was his, right? That bastard.
Yep. Grandpa's life was spared, and our whole family moved to Avalon. The end.
No, Gwendolyn.
What?
It couldn't have ended like that. You know, if I chose that path, it would have destroyed the very castle you are standing in. There was only one solution.
He was out of options. Grandpa looked around at the kingdom he created and realized there was only one choice. Grandpa knew the eradicating elixir would slowly destroy him from the inside, but Daventry would live on. That day, Manny was outsmarted in a way he never imagined possible. In a way he could not comprehend.
Huh. Nice move. I'll accept that. But let's see if I can help speed up the effects of that potion.
In that last shot, the goblets were still standing on the side there.
You pushed a thinking man to brute force. I hope you're happy.
Oh yeah, ecstatic. I'm having the time of my life.
You've already won. There's no need to torture him.
It was at that moment, while his body was being jerked through the air, that Mordak was reminded of his first encounter with Grandpa. Those memories stirred up something fierce inside Mordak. Manny didn't save him from a life of goblin abuse. Grandpa did. And it was time he repaid the favor.
Leave him be. I won't ask you again.
I guess it's time I held your tongue.
It won't work. You're not a cat anymore. Until that Cosmolotion wears off.
No! No!
Wah! Ha ha ha.
Manny's enchantments over the castle were broken, and he was never heard from again. Daventry continues to thrive and prosper, thanks to the sacrifices made by King Graham, the greatest grandpa to have ever lived. Is he still...
Oh, yes. He heard every word.
Thank you, Gwendolyn. The hat suits you well.
It was beautiful. You kids have always brought so much joy to your grandfather.
All of his children have.
All right, kiddos, it's bedtime. Say goodnight to Grandpa and I'll tuck you in.
Good night, Grandpa. I love you.
I love you too, God. And I am proud of you.
Thank you. That means a lot.
I just want to say, you're the best grandpa, and my favorite person in the world. I love you. And I'm so sorry you didn't get your last adventure.
Sweetheart, there is nothing to be sorry about. I now know that all of my adventures will live on forever inside of you. As long as you keep telling my stories, they will never die.
Thanks for sharing them with me, Grandpa. I love you.
I love you too, dear. Go get some rest. Wake me in the morning, and we can make some pancakes.
Grandpa.
Oh, is this the part where... Yes. Yeah, so the character design thing that I noticed and forgot to go over was so I like noticed before, but Gart wears this kind of rose brooch on his shoulder, and it always like stood out to me. But I noticed in the previous cutscene that Rosella has a very similar looking brooch, like here. Well, it's about where her hip is, so it's like a family thing, I guess. It's cute. No inventory. Also, she's sad. I just brief moment to express my gratitude that the final Battle of Wits did not involve that night board game thing again. Hey, look, it's our dad. Oh yeah, there was one other thing I wanted to say. So, if, Gwendolyn made up the story, that last story, like, are they trying to say that all of Graham's stories are made up, or, is just that one? Because Gwendolyn, was like, no, it can't just be old age, it has to be like poison that you were attacked with before or something. Ah, look. Okay, so there's Graham and Maya. Are we gonna go? Yes. Because she's our best friend. There's the eye that we got. What would have this been in the compassion route? Would have been the like the pie, or what eye did we end up? Because no, we gave Ollie the pie, and he helped us catch a Snarlax eye, I think. Maybe they're just saying that historical accuracy is for chumps. There's Graham and Alexander. Graham and Rosella. Look, they remembered she exists. Sorry. Wait, I want to look at this one first. There's Graham and Niece. So that's the... yes. King Graham the Brave! This is our... it's the tapestry summing up all the branching paths we took. There's a Maya and the golden arrow she gave us. My sweetheart Gwendolyn.
My sweetheart Gwendolyn, when you read this letter, you'll already know about the crown I have left for you and why.
Around.
Please don't worry about me. I lived a long, fulfilling life, and I wouldn't change one decision. I've led this kingdom with all the bravery I could muster, and I've seen that same courage in your eyes. But I would never force upon you rules and addenda to protect my legacy. You must make your own decisions. I only share my stories in the hope that they would help you down whichever path you choose for Daventry. Go forth and be Queen Gwendolyn the Brave, or the Patient, or the Dragon Slayer. Just know that I will always be watching over you and kissing your forehead from the stars above.
I will be the greatest tyrant this kingdom has ever seen. It's the addendum. She's not going to read it, I guess, but it's there. It's been addended. Okay, take the hat. child ruler is never a bad thing. And what she just saw in the mirror was the epilogue, I'm assuming. There it is. The end of the Bravery route. The end of King Graham the Brave. Do I feel extra brave? You know, a little bit, yeah. That's a really nice ending to the game. I am going to be calling it after this. I will start... I'll start a wisdom run next week. Some of these names are like really familiar. I've probably seen them in other voice acting things. Anyway. Yeah, like overall, I would say I didn't enjoy the Bravery run as much as the Compassion run. I really feel like the most of the Compassion choices feel more quintessentially King's Quest. Although I think some of the wisdom route stuff might work for me. Like, for example, the dragon thing. In this one, we shot the dragon in the eye. Just as that seems like a low points kind of solution. In the Compassion run, we actually let it go, which I'm for, because it's clearly just, you know, being held captive and angry about it. However, I do feel like as a OG King's Quest would not have gone for that one either. The wisdom route instead, spoilers for next time, you trick it instead with the bell. You just distract the dragon so you can get away. And that one feels like something you'd see in the original King's Quest. But yeah, so the next route, Wisdom Run, making friends with the Cobblepots. And also Acorn. Yeah. Let's see, I feel like as you progress through the game, I do feel like the alternate paths matter less, except for the side story with the whichever character you pick. Yeah, so that's oops. That's next Sunday. That's next Tuesday. This Friday will be more Final Fantasy 1. Where we still don't have any charged crystals or whatever. Early game. And Sunday will be Goblin's Quest 3. Or Goblins 3, depending on what you want to call it, I guess. I grew up on Goblin's Quest 3. That's what I call it. The Sierrification of the Goblins series. How far are you, Tar? Swiss cheese memory look. I see. You think like 2 of the crystals? Yeah. That's good. It's not an especially long game. And actually, I was looking into what it would take to stat max it, and I did remember I did try to like max my stats in 3, which wasn't too bad, but I looked into what it would take for 1, and it's just like not fun. It would require a whole load of like reloading every time I leveled to try to get the best stats, and it's just like, maybe if I was doing it on my own time, but that's boring to watch. In my opinion, I don't know. I don't think it would be exciting. I think it would be frustrating if I was getting especially bad luck. Hi, Damson. Welcome. Yes, Goblins 3. The Prince Buffoon does news. It's like, enough of this, Prince nonsense. I'm gonna be a journalist. How's it going? Good night, Tar Fantastico. I am wrapping up. Just looking for someone to raid. Near. Who do I pick? Yeah, I think I'm gonna raid Narathia. He's playing Mega Man Legends. Was there anything else I wanted to say? No, I think that was it. Anyway, yeah, just get that raid ready. Alright, thank you everyone. Thank you for joining me on yet another King's Quest. Which, I'm glad I stuck with, because there's even though there's a lot of things I don't like it, especially in like in the beginning, it's really grown on me, and looking forward to a wisdom run. All right. And yeah, it's always more fun with friends. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have a good rest of the week, and I hope I see you around. Take care. Bye.